I am pregnant with your baby. Yet you want a sham divorce and leave me with nothing, so another woman's baby gets your name.
Sign now. No asset split. We remarry later.
On New Year's Eve, he walks in with a pregnant woman and drops a divorce paper on the table. Now, the dinner is half done. After everyone leaves, Ethan Reed pulls out a divorce document.
Lena is pregnant. I will not let her baby be born out of wedlock. We divorce now. We remarry after the baby has a legal name.
I see the words leave with nothing on the paper. My body goes cold.
Since we will remarry later, skip the asset split. It is too much trouble.
While he explains, Lena Hayes wears a smug smile.
Yes, sister. Transferring assets is too much work. You will remarry anyway, so skip it.
Her meaning is simple. Give me nothing, and he will follow her lead. What a clumsy excuse. A title transfer is hard. A wire is not. Convert to cash and send it in a second.
So thoughtful of you, little sister.
I sign without a pause, take the paper, and walk out of the villa. From behind, I hear Lena's voice.
Will she be okay?
No. She just needs a moment. She will come back soon.
Ethan sounds gentle. I step outside, but I do not leave. I think about life after this. Everything feels like foam. I stand in the yard and ask if I should keep this baby. If he takes after his shameless father, can I fix it? I do not want to be mad at Ethan when I am young and die of him when I am old. If my child says such words to a pregnant wife, I would drop dead on the spot. I decide fast. Genes are stubborn. I will not fight the sky. The guest room lights up upstairs. I see two bodies overlap. I take a breath and go back in. In my room, I lock the door. I gather my IDs and cards, a few pieces of my own jewelry, one set of pre-pregnancy clothes. I bag them and toss the bag down into the yard. I finish packing. Ethan still does not return. The lock feels pointless. I reset the closet and open the door. They step out of the guest room. Lena sees me and smiles with contempt.
Ethan knows you best. I was afraid you would run away.
She mocks me for swallowing this, while another woman walks into my home.
She has nothing. Where can she go? Get some rest.
Ethan nudges her inside, then throws blame back at me.
Lena sleeps at this hour. She almost went to look for you. Be sensible.
I say nothing. They go back to the guest room and shut the door. I head down, grab my bag from the yard and leave the house. Ride-share cars cannot enter this gated community. So I walk to the gate. I take this path every day and 30 minutes does not tire me. On New Year's Eve, the hospital is quiet. The doctor looks at me and then at my belly with a frown.
Are you sure you want to terminate the pregnancy?
I show the divorce agreement. The date is today.
A mistress came to my home today. My baby has no home now, and a stepmother wishes him harm.
I choke up as I speak.
I leave with nothing, doctor. I cannot raise him like this. Let him have a better life elsewhere.
He hears leave with nothing and looks startled.
All right. Your pregnancy is advanced. We will do a surgical procedure. I will admit you. You take the meds, then we schedule the operation.
I have heard this stage hurts like giving birth. To spare myself a lifetime of rage, I will endure it. I stay in the hospital 7 days, then a postpartum recovery center for a month. I am not empty-handed. I am a designer. I once worked full-time. When I married Ethan, he said a designer did not fit a CEO's wife. A full-time housewife sounded better to him. So I quit. I opened a freelance account on international sites. I took global design jobs online. After years, I have steady clients and constant referrals. With exchange rates, I make far more than before. I hide it so he cannot say my work lacks class. So he still thinks I live off him. He does not know I have money of my own. That is why he bullies me without restraint. I am not noble. I am just done wasting breath on him. Recently, the Reed Group reached my work account through a client. I plan to quote low, or even do it for free. I once imagined if Ethan learned the international designer was me, he would let me return to the field. None of that matters now. After the recovery center, he calls and tells me to meet at the county clerk's office.
You are not dodging me to avoid the divorce, are you?
His tone stuns me. I already know what comes next. It is exactly what I expect.
Too bad. With the signed agreement, I can get the decree without you.
A second later, he sends a photo of our agreement and a photo of his marriage certificate with Lena.
Do not play clever. Behave and I will still treat you well.
His words leave me with nothing to say. Women need their own work. If I had stayed a housewife like he wanted, I might have jumped in a river by now. I send him an address and tell him to mail the decree. It is an old college address. Couriers leave parcels at a pickup station now. I will fetch it when the alert comes. I will not give Ethan a chance to disgust me. Lena has tried more than once to add me. What a joke. I will not add that woman. After her persistent requests, I block her. She switches to text to provoke me. I do not open them. I block and let her rant into a void. At the recovery center, I got a new number. After the decree, I cancel the old one. I give them no room to jump. It is the same city. The pickup alert comes the next day. I go at once and collect the decree. Then I move to Seaview. I buy a small house by the water and work online as a designer. Looking back, he did push me. Without him, I might not have gone online and grown into a global name. I have always met clients online. I keep that model. In 2 days, I set up the courtyard as a studio and start work. 2 days after, his assistant reports that Grace signed for the divorce decree. Ethan hears it. Panic creeps in, for no clear reason. By rights, Grace should panic and call to make peace. Instead, there is no text, no call. She vanishes. He thinks she has no income and only took a few pieces of jewelry. Those might last 2 months at best. 2 months go by, and she still has not looked for a job. In fact, he has warned the jewelry trade to flag and reject her resume. Her silence tells him she has no nerve to work, and she has not reached out to friends. She will come to him soon. He repeats that to steady his nerves. Lena arrives at the office with a handmade lunch.
Ethan, I made you lunch.
She smiles softly as always, and Ethan pushes Grace from his mind. Lena needs him now. After the baby, he will remarry Grace. She will forgive him then.
How is Grace doing these days? I worry about her.
Lena fishes for proof he has talked to Grace. They have a license but nothing more. She is pregnant and will not make the first move. She cannot risk her image, but if nothing moves forward, her child could still end up fatherless. That will not do. One night, Ethan comes home drunk and unsteady. Lena brings him a so-called sobering soup. It is a spiked tiger tonic. She has kept it ready for a long time. She expects a perfect night, then hears him call out Grace, and breaks down. While he loses control, she snaps a few photos. This time, she will drive a wedge between him and Grace. Grace ignores her and will not add her, right? She will still put those photos in Grace's face. By morning, Ethan sobers up and realizes what happened. Guilt hits him.
I behaved like a beast. The design director's seat is yours as compensation.
He rubs his brow, the hangover and the night pound his skull. For once, he does not wait for Lena to leave for the office. Lena strokes her 3-month belly. A dark idea blooms.
You want a director title to erase the night! Dream on!
If Grace still lived here, she would even end the pregnancy. Then blame Grace for it. She hates that even gone, Grace still sits in his heart. He used to be hers alone. If only she had known then. With the surf outside, I start work. My social feed pings nonstop. I open it and see a stream of intimate photos. A man and a woman wrapped up in each other. It would look romantic if the man were not my ex who promised to remarry me. There is a caption that says, Grace, do not come back. I am the design director now. I am the one he loves. I thought I would not hurt. Then the title design director under her name makes my heart crack. He once praised my talent. I designed bestsellers for his group. I teased him once.
With my skill, could I be your design director someday?
What did he say back then?
A top domestic degree is not enough. A design director must be internationally famous, with work that moves the market.
Lena had me ghost her grad capstone. She had nothing worth praise. Now she is the design director. It lands like a slap across my face. So the title does not need a resume or world-class work. Mediocrity will do. As tears slip, a cat hops onto my desk, circles the laptop, then curls up to sleep. Like a queen, staking out soft ground, she is striking. One blue eye, one gold. A pure white coat. The kind people call a lucky cat. She wanders into my yard and I forget the sting. I delete the social account, pick up my laptop, and start sketching. The light is warm and life is good. I will not spend time on trash. On my work account, the Read group says a new director will take over the project and asks me to add him on the app. I refuse.
Use the existing contact. My fee is now 10 times.
They are baffled.
Have we offended you, Miss Perla?
On the freelance site, I use only the name Perla.
Too many companies came to me this year. To cut chatter, the fee is 10 times for all partners.
Most of my clients are overseas. Old partners keep old rates. The Reed Group is new. They pay the new price. They go quiet for a long time. By afternoon, a reply finally comes, and it is rich.
I am Lena Hayes, the CEO's wife. Use last year's price, and you will get all our jewelry work. No more pitching for new business.
Thank you, madam. I raised rates because demand is high. There is no hard pitching here. Did you drop out of grade school? If no one at your firm understands design, we can skip this.
I see typing, then nothing lands. Her degree is bought. Nothing needles her more than calling that out. At 5 the cat still sleeps. I call property to find the owner. They come fast. Most here keep big dogs, so her owner is easy to spot. It is my neighbor. He is abroad and the housekeeper rushed home. The food sits in the kitchen. They ask me to watch the cat. The cat helped me today. I say yes. I take her over and find 2 kitchens, one stocked for the cat. The fridge holds food better than mine. There is meat and organic greens with rules for each meal. After fumbling through a prep, I decide never to buy a pet. It eats money and time. I return home after settling her in her suite. My house felt cozy. Now it feels bare next to that princess room. A little mad. I crank out more drafts. How am I living worse than a cat? Life finds a rhythm. The cat sneaks over and stays. The owner said 3 days a week passes with no one home. Each night I carry her back to her room. I fear she will hate my plain space. Lena finally caves. She agrees to 10 times the fee. I do not take it direct. She pays the platform. It pays me later. If she breaks the revision rules, the money will not be refunded. After payment confirmation, I start on the designs she requests. To make it hard, she asks for odd changes. I tell her to clear them with her design lead first. It drives her mad. She studied design but has no gift. A week in and she never says she is the director. The thing she bragged about online now stays silent. Her insecurity shows. She turns that project chat into a personal feed, posting daily photos with Ethan, breakfast, dinner, commuting like a perfect couple. I mute her feed. Ethan stares at his chat with Grace. The timestamp is last New Year's Eve. 2 months pass and she still does not reach out. Her baby is 7 months along. Moving is not easy now. He misses the child. He wants to send Grace a message. He forces the urge down. She dares to vanish and run with the baby. He will make her crawl back first. Lena is better. She helps and does not blame him for that night. Grace is the petty one. Lena walks in and finds him staring at his phone again. She knows the look. It is that chat with Grace.
Ethan, has Grace reached out? If she keeps acting wild, the child will grow up wrong.
For the child she thinks he must not bend. Grace must come back on her knees or there will be no peace. Ethan flips his phone face down.
How is work lately?
We are working with Perla now. The campaign shots do great. Fans beg to add to cart. If her rate were not so high, I would give her all new lines.
If sales soar later, the credit will be hers as creative director. She wants to hand Perla every line. But the budget covers only some styles. Ethan opens the latest gallery and goes still. The style is Grace all over. Crisp and refined with a high luxury taste. Bold and modern. He loved that look the first time he bought her work on site. If she had stayed in the craft, she would be a star by now. Lena thinks the price is the issue while he broods. She softens her tone.
Ethan, I have an idea. Will you help me?
He looks up at her with a gentle face.
If I can do it, I will.
Warmth rises in her chest. Without Grace, she could grow old with him.
Perla does not sign corporate work. We buy the rights. Can we put my name under those designs?
She rushes to explain.
It is for the company. If we build a design star, we cut endorsement costs. We use that to fund more Perla lines. It is win-win.
From a business view, a house design master boosts reach. If she is the CEO's wife, it pulls buyers in. Lena plans to bind her brand to the title of CEO's wife so divorce becomes hard. She will not say it aloud. Fame will spark curiosity. Then she will leak the marriage. For the firm, the split will be off the table.
You work hard, Lena, you decide. It is all for the company. I have no objection. If she is famous, she can live well, even after a split.
They think for different ends. Yet the goal is the same. When more Reed Group orders hit my dashboard, I am stunned. Lena drops dozens of briefs on the platform, full seasonal lines for this year. It feels like 10 years of fees in one shot. I send a note.
Madam, once I submit drafts, the platform will not refund. Please confirm you want all these orders.
It is 1 billion in orders at once. I seriously think Ethan has lost his mind. His life is not mine now. For their designs I meet the brief, and that is enough. They do not deserve more soul. A reply comes fast. Approved and paid. Please deliver as soon as possible. I answer, with a quick okay. I mute the phone and dive into sketches. 9/10 of that billion is pure extra. I call it my divorce compensation. The platform fee is on the buyer. I only take the full amount. Lena likes my drafts and does not fuss. I push to finish and get paid.
Perla, we will list the designer as the CEO's wife under your work. Do not slow the firm. We bought out your rights.
That message lands after midnight. I see it at 7 in the morning.
Okay.
Since it is for the Reed Group, I use 1/10 of my fire. Putting my real name on it would hurt my brand. To move fast, I draft on paper first. While I bend over a pile of sheets, the cat returns. I leave the door open now. She comes through the front.
I am busy today. Go play on your own.
So, my pretty neighbor is a jewelry designer?
A warm baritone rolls across the yard. I look up and see a striking man, taller and finer than any star. My pen slips to the floor. His long hands cradle the cat. She looks blissful in his arms.
I swallow hard. I sketch for a living. What do you do, neighbor?
I run errands.
He sits across from me with easy grace, long legs, and a clean line that I could draw for days. If my old life class had one model like this, I would have nailed every bone.
Thank you for looking after Nina. I am hosting a birthday dinner tomorrow. Only close friends. Come if you are free.
It sounds less like a question. I agree since I am free. Our homes each have a yard. His even claims a private cove. A man like that needs no favors. There is no point making an enemy.
All right. Is there a dress code? I do not keep gowns around.
Just childhood friends. Wear whatever you like.
I learn he left his home country at 10 and only returned this year. Tomorrow is his first party back. He does not say much and I do not pry. I own one house. For him this place is a landing pad. We are not in the same class. He leaves with the cat and I close the door. With her owner home, she will not camp at my place anymore. I bury myself in drafts. That night I deliver 5 designs. Lena approves faster than I expect. A message pops in.
I posted the looks on our site. Perla, remember our deal. I am the CEO's wife. Do not cross me.
So she rushes to drop images. She is starving for fame. If it ends fast, I get paid fast. I reply with a simple all good. Work. This plane will not carry my real name. I used to ship one concept in 2 weeks with rounds and tests. Now I turn 5 looks in a day. The payment lands for 5 looks. And I sleep well. A helicopter wakes me. His friends arrive by air. I stay in my studio and by night I finish 10 designs. They approve without notes. And click confirm online. I have never made money this easy. For a moment I stop hating Lena. She is not his dream girl. She is my cash queen. I used to charge $1 million a brief and take 3 a year. Each version took at least a month. Lena pays 10 times my rate. 2 days and she takes 15 designs. 5 more tomorrow, and I clear $1 billion. It feels unreal. Even in divorce, Ethan would top out at a couple of $100 million. Next door gets loud with bonfire and lights. The grill smoke drifts over. Guests dress to the nines. My tea and jeans feel wrong. While I hesitate, my neighbor walks over with his cat.
Nina saw you missing. She sent me to check on you.
His easy voice and casual look make my outfit feel fine. I follow him next door. The yard buzzes. Heads turn when we enter together.
This is my...
The help.
I cut him off because I spot Ethan and Lena. Both look stunned. The man beside me stiffens as I tug his sleeve.
I am house staff. I watch Nina.
I scoop the cat up. She nuzzles me, then settles in my arms.
Miss, can I pet the kitty? She would not let me before.
A girl with big eyes blinks at me. I squat and let her pet. Nina stays still.
She let me pet her? Yay.
The room buys that I am staff. I still do not know his name. After a beat, he speaks to the crowd.
Thank you for coming out to this far shore to welcome me home.
The mood warms again. Kids crowd me to pet the cat. Aside from 2 sour stares, the night stays smooth. When it ends, most leave by helicopter. A few stay over. His place is huge with spare rooms. He gives me staff quarters to keep the cover.
Call me if you need anything.
He keys his number into my phone and saves it as Lucian Knight. I thank him and lock the door. I latch the windows too. At midnight, someone knocks. I play deaf.
Ethan, why are you here?
Lucian, I took a wrong turn.
Silence returns. By morning, the guests are gone except Ethan and Lena. The rest are busy people. Lucian reads the paper on the sofa. I grab milk and eggs in the kitchen. I will not sit with Ethan. It would kill my appetite. I dodge chatter and find Nina. She leaps into my arms.
He likes you a lot. He never let anyone hold him before. Only me.
The cat grows hot in my hands. Ethan looks at her like I stole his mistress.
Ethan, when are you heading back?
Lucian notes the odd stare.
Are you not busy lately?
Busy, we just rolled out new lines. And the push is on.
She lifts her chin with pride.
Ethan trusts me with the whole design team now. I am exhausted. I want him to rest here with me for 2 days. You will not mind, right, Mr. Knight?
I say nothing. Lena works hard to look gracious for Ethan. She missed her era as a lady of the house.
You will not say no, right, Lucian? We grew up together. The water here is clean. I want to take the boat today. Can your little maid come along?
No! I am afraid of water. I am timid.
Lucian sets the paper aside for good.
If you want the boat, I will go with you. A housemaid knows nothing of that. She only watches Nina for me.
True, she cannot do a thing, not even cook.
The line slips out, and he never sees how off it sounds. They head for the water. I go home, lock up, finish the last 5 designs, and send them at noon. Lena is out with Ethan. She is in no mood to review. Not that she could tell much. The reply is instant and the platform confirms. My billion clears. This is no place to linger. I rent a car and go roam. After 10 days I return. I only relax once I see Ethan is not at Lucian's.
Thank you.
I set the gifts I bought on Lucian's counter.
Nina missed you.
The white cat circles me twice. I pick her up with a sigh.
I missed you too. If it were not so pricey to keep you, I would get one.
Grace! Lane! You refuse to be a CEO's wife and play the maid instead. What are you thinking? Why choose to be low?
The staff go pale then red. I want to slap him. If you cannot speak like a man, then shut up.
Mr. Reed, your wife is Lena. I work and earn with my hands. I steal from no one. I shame no one. I stand tall the same as you. There is no being low by choice.
Ethan shakes with rage.
Grace! What did you say? You compare me to house staff.
I cannot help a laugh.
In my eyes, you rank below them. They would never dump their own child to play father to another. What kind of cheap blood does that take? They love their kids first.
Ethan turns ashen. Soft sobs rise behind him. Lena steps out.
Sister, how can you say that about Ethan? He pities my baby. He fears a child shunned as a bastard. He is kind at heart.
Her belly has begun to show. The bump is clear. The tears make her look pitiful. Ethan flares again.
You are stone cold. Do you have no mercy at all? You!
His stammer dies as he sees my flat waist. He rushes up to me.
Where is my child?
I shove him off in disgust.
Mr. Reed, your child is in Lena's belly. Do not grab the wrong one.
I mean, my child.
Your child? You gave him up already. You cannot bear a bastard when it is hers, yet you would make your own a bastard. He will hate you for life.
Ethan roars.
No. Did you give birth already? Your due date should be past.
He orders me to hand over a child. I slap him hard.
Your child is gone. If he were born now, he would be a bastard with no father. Is that not what you chose?
Lena watches his frenzy and faints. I do not know if it is real. The timing is perfect.
Your Lena is down. Your child is at risk, Mr. Reed.
I bite the last words. Ethan turns and sees her on the floor. He hesitates and still carries Lena away. As their backs fade, I feel my face wet with tears. A broad chest closes around me.
It is over now.
His voice is low yet steady. The hurt breaks like a flood. My body shakes. I cry until sleep takes me. I wake to darkness and hear Ethan facing Lucian.
I am going in to see her.
You should leave.
She is my wife.
You already have a new wife.
Lucian, do not push me.
Do not push me either. This is my home. You will not make a scene here. Do it again, and I will move on the Reed Group, or have the chairman pick a new heir.
Ethan goes silent. I lie still as the night wraps me. The surf says it was all real. I am too weak to rise. I fall asleep again. This time, I sleep until noon. The staff look at me with new eyes. Then I see why. I woke in the master suite. It holds a man's clothes and things. I dress in a rush and head down to leave. Lucian stops me.
Stay here for now. Ethan will not give up so fast. Work as usual. Help with Nina when you can.
The staff bring art supplies and a new high-spec laptop for my work. I set up in his study. The desk is huge. I sit across from him and draw. His monitor is wide, so I avoid awkward eye contact. He works all day and treats me like air. My nerves fade and I focus on new designs. 2 overseas clients wait on limited lines. Both are longtime partners. I must deliver unique work with high demands. When the finals are done, Lucian studies them for a long time, then asks,
Are you Perla?
My heart lurches but my face stays calm. I never sign these and I shift styles. How did he see it? He reads my doubt and answers softly.
Perla hides the letter A in every piece. Yours is subtle. The A is still there. Work this refined. Only Perla has done in years.
Do you have a jewelry house too?
Lucian nods and taps one sheet.
This one is for PMD in the States. That is my firm.
I feel exposed. No one has spotted me in years. The hidden A is my mark, except on the read group set. I want to say I am not, but the files already went to PMD. I give an awkward smile.
So you are the boss. If you are not happy, I can revise.
No need. My partner never once complained about your work. He says you deliver better than expected. You even self-revise and hand us upgrades for free.
I lower my head, heat on my face. I am a perfectionist. I will not let work under my name be less than clean. If he knew how I handled the read group, he would think something else.
I judge the client too. If a company acts dirty, I will not give them my best.
Like the read group? The first time I saw your boards, they felt held back. Later I learned they were for read. They do not deserve a feast.
Shame pricks. I look down again.
When Ethan forced me to walk away with nothing, I paid him back a little.
Lucian laughs under his breath and lifts the PMD sheet.
Then, let me keep this one.
He slides it into the safe while I watch.
Grace Lane, give me my child back.
His voice booms through a bullhorn. I have no idea what madness this is. I go to the window. He is yelling at the gate with the bullhorn. Bodyguards hold the line. I print the hospital paperwork in Lucian's study and head down. He lowers the horn when he sees me.
Grace, our child is still with you, right? Give him back. When Lena gives birth and the papers are done, we remarry and give him a proper name.
I step to the door, cold. He keeps rambling.
You work as a maid. You cannot even feed yourself. You are not fit to make my child suffer with you. Give him to me, or I sue.
I tuck the paperwork back in my pocket.
Go ahead. Sue me. Ask the court to print you a baby.
Time flies. Lena must be 8 months now. Why the tantrum today? Lena has him on a leash. She shows up in under 5 minutes. She holds her belly, puts on shock, and says to me,
Sister, give the child back to Ethan. Using a baby to control him is vicious. He cannot sleep. I run the company for him now. If you ever loved him, help him. Do not drain him.
What twisted logic. A short laugh slips out.
You know, I cannot help. Yet you still cling to me. How cheap can you be?
Cling to you? It is for the baby. Your child is only 3 months old. How can you leave him with no father and no mother?
She plays righteous. Ethan's glare turns mean.
If anything happens to my child, I will never let you go.
Your child? Ethan, have you no shame? You dumped him. Now you act like a saintly dad. Late love is cheaper than weeds. You want a baby. Fine. Go to court. If the court grants you custody, I hand him over.
He is not fit to be a father. I turn back inside. Let the dogs bark. Later, I hear Lena scream. Then a car peels out. A housekeeper rushes over to gossip.
Our sir is ruthless. He had someone strike that woman. There was blood on the spot.
I feel no pity, only relief. At the hospital, the doctor says her water broke. A C-section is the only way. The baby comes at 8 months. The baby is tiny. He does not cry. He stays inside an incubator. Ethan watches the newborn and thinks of his own. The thought crushes his breath. The last time he saw me, I was past confinement. So it was not full term. The doctor says preemies need careful care for 6 months to grow well, or the lack of safety can cause many issues. He cannot bear it. He drives to Lucian's estate. There are more guards than before. A ring starts a mile out. He cannot get close. He hears no baby all night. He tells himself I left a child to fend for himself. His child should grow up cherished. Not like wild grass left alone. He calls me, I hang up at once. He calls again and finds he is blocked. For the first time in his life, he is helpless. Lena calls him back. The baby needs watching. She cannot get out of bed after the C-section. Ethan returns to the hospital. One look at the tiny boy makes him ache for his own. The image twists his chest. In the end, he orders his aide to file for custody. He believes any sane court will hand the child to him over Grace. The court calls me for a beat. I go blank. I never thought Ethan really filed a case.
Last New Year's Eve after the divorce, I ended the pregnancy at 5 months. He wanted to father another woman's child. I had no money. I had no way to carry and raise a baby.
The clerk does not expect that answer. I add the clerk on chat. I send the divorce agreement, the divorce certificate, and the hospital record. The clerk says I can sue Ethan. I refuse. I will not let my name show next to his ever again, not even for a case. This man will have nothing to do with me, for the rest of my life. When I finish, Lucian is leaning on my doorframe, lost in thought. He only blinks when I turn.
When we were kids, Lena played with us too. Once Ethan fell in a river, Lena dragged him out. Since then he treated her different. He never learned the line between gratitude and love.
None of that matters to me now.
They already slept together. She sent me proof.
Lucian falls silent.
Not every man is like that.
When the clerk reaches Ethan, he is learning how to mix formula. He tells himself he must learn for the child.
What?
The can drops, powder bursts across the floor.
Mr. Reed, your child with Miss Lynn was aborted last New Year's Eve. I confirmed with Capital First Hospital. She had no job, no money, she could not keep it. You made a 5-month pregnant woman leave with nothing.
At first the clerk thought I lied. But the doctor describes it all, and anger climbs.
Mr. Reed, divorce during pregnancy is illegal. Your conduct is wrong in law and in simple decency.
The clerk gives Ethan the doctor's number.
Are you the Ethan who divorced on New Year's Eve? The one who pushed a 5-month pregnant wife out with nothing?
The words hit, and he finally senses how far he went. How desperate I must have been.
Doctor, she did not go through with it, right?
How would she live if she did not end it? Beg on the street with a belly. It has been 8 months since the procedure. Now you ask me. That soul has long moved on.
His head rings. He refuses to believe it. He tells himself it must be fake.
Doctor, are you and Grace playing me together?
You are out of your mind. I do not even know your wife. I remember you because your conduct was foul. Do not call me again.
The line dies. He coughs blood and drops. He wakes in a hospital bed. He tries my number. It does not go through. He drags himself back to Lucian's estate. I sit by the window and watch the rain. My projects are wrapped. I plan a break. A figure kneels in the downpour on the main road. A soaked lunatic in a gated community. Lucian comes upstairs and finds me staring into the rain.
That is Ethan.
He watches my face. I look away.
So that is the fool, kneeling in a storm on the main road.
You do not feel a thing?
You must be joking. He dumped his own child. He chased another. He threw me out at 5 months. Why would I ache for him?
I only wonder how long before he gives up. I cannot live in Lucian's house forever.
There is one clean way to end him.
What way?
He crouches, hands braced on my chair, boxing me in.
Marry me.
No, we are not from the same world. I will not jump in the same pit twice.
I can transfer all assets to you first, and I have no kink for raising other men's children.
Who knows? You might even like men.
Warm lips touch my forehead.
Time will prove it. I like women. I only like you.
I start to answer. Far off the kneeling man drops. A bodyguard quietly folds the scope. Days pass as I draw and tend the garden. I ignore the outside world. Lucian brings news. Ethan was ill for more than a month. After he registered the other baby, he forced a divorce with Lena. I stay blank. Then Lucian adds a line.
Ethan is at the gate, with a vest wired with bombs. Do you want to see him?
At the gate again. I feel nothing. He holds a remote in his hand.
Grace, remarry me, please. I never meant to hurt you. I love you. You know this. Lena needed help. That is all.
I toss their photos outside. Before I quit social media, I saved those shots, just in case. He stares at the prints. His face drains.
Grace, let me explain. I was drunk. I thought it was you.
You are filthy. Since I ended the pregnancy, we will never be possibles.
He lifts the remote and rants.
I am not filthy. You can sleep with someone too. Then we are even. We can have another baby, or go abroad for help. As long as you stay with me, I will agree to anything. I cannot lose you. I was wrong about my heart. Lena is only a savior, not my love.
A bodyguard snatches the remote.
If you keep clinging to me, I will marry someone else.
Lucian is right. Marriage is the cleanest end.
So, you accept my proposal?
He steps in, kisses my brow, and pulls me into his arms. I do not mean it, but if it makes Ethan leave, I will play along. Ethan's eyes blow wide. Then he faints. The guards strip the vest and I finally exhale. I have not even bought home insurance yet.
Grace, did you just accept my proposal?
Why? We barely know each other.
The day I carried Nina into your yard, you in the sun with a pencil looked like the woman from my dreams. For years I wanted to find Perla. Her art healed me.
I remember. Long ago PMD asked me for sketches. I tossed in extra drawings each time. At the safe he lays them out like treasure. My pieces for PMD fill the shelf.
These are my treasures.
What if I am an old lady?
Then I will call you Grandma.